Another guy to watch out for tomorrow, but on the New England side of things, it's forward Andrew Kew. The 23-year-old has 6 goals and 12 assists so far in his first 3 games with the Black Wolves. Prior to this season, Kew played for the Chesapeake Bayhawks of the MLL, totaling 21 goals, 6 assists in 13 games in 2019. That same year, he was named USI LA First Team All-American at University of Tampa. Earlier this week, Tom caught up with Andrew.
All right, so we bring in Andrew Kew now, the Black Wolves. And Andrew, obviously such a great start, both individually and as the team. The Black Wolves are going this year. Personally, has anything surprised you thus far about the league?
No, yeah, obviously there's a few major differences between the summer game and then the winter game. I'd say just kind of the atmospheres in the arenas, bit surprising, especially playing out in Saskatoon. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'd say just kind of like the atmosphere is the biggest difference and a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, it's interesting to differentiate the way to differentiate there. You mentioned playing on the road in Toronto. What was that like for you? Obviously, pretty close to your hometown in Oakville and all that, and scored your first goal there too. What was that experience like to go there and get a win out of it against the Rock?
Yeah, obviously, that's a good team over there. And tough place to play, but it was unbelievable. Definitely a night I won't forget. I had a lot of friends, family there to watch, and yeah, I was able to get the first goal there too. It was my dad's birthday, so just a pretty cool night.
Sort of got the monkey off your back with that goal. Felt like more of an exhale, right?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely get the monkey off there. Got Rosie going the other way.
With thinking about, obviously the Black Wolves this year and sort of obviously you coming into this team and this league and this roster, what's it been like to play along guys like Steph LeBlanc and Riley O'Connor in terms of just your maturation in the young season here?
Yeah, well, definitely all the older guys, Steph, Riley, Callum, just, help me with everything kind of coming into the league. And the adjustment, just great teammates, not only on the floor, but great people off. Yeah, they just helped me so far. So it's been great playing with those guys.
Why do you think you have played so well this year as a team? You go on the road, 2 of the best wins of the year in the NLL, like you mentioned in Saskatoon, and then go into Toronto. What has sort of brought this group together to play really well to start? And why do you think you've started so fast?
Well, I think a couple things. One being that we're really, I've only played with these guys for a couple months now, but everybody feels really close. We have a pretty close group, and I think that's obviously one part to being very successful in a team game. And another, there's a few things that go into it, but I'd say Dougie. Dougie's playing really well, and I think in box lacrosse, goaltending is obviously such a big part of it. And Jameson has just been playing really well for us, and our defense been stepping up, playing really well, and then obviously we've been swinging the ball pretty well on home and putting up good numbers. So I think that's all kind of contributing.
Yeah, you mentioned Dougie playing well. I mean, you look at this league; it feels like almost the golden age of goalies. The different guys. So you got to have a good one, right, if you want to be successful.
Yeah, 100% agree. Definitely, goaltending is such a big part of our game, and you'll see it when it comes down to playoffs. Who's got the hot goaltender? Usually makes a good push.
Yeah, we saw that with Calgary last year in Del Bianco for sure. You got Philly this weekend. They're a hot team. What do you expect at Mohegan Sun Arena?
Yeah, I mean, I watched their game, their last one against Vancouver there, and they look really good. Their offense is moving the ball really well, and Higgins and net there had a good one. So I expect division game. It'll be a tough game there, but coming off 2 bye weeks, we're rested, and I think we'll come focused and ready to go.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the time off. What do you sort of do in that period to sort of stay fresh and motivated?
Yeah, well, 2 bye weeks is a lot, but I mean, personally, I try to keep the stick in my hand as much as possible, go out and shoot, and then obviously get in the gym and work out, and try to do those things, off the field, by yourself because you know you don't have a ton of time with the team. So you know those are just you got to kind of do things on your own and keep in shape and be ready to go.
Yeah, for sure. Finally, we have Dave Yemmel on our staff. He talked to me. So you're wearing a backwards hat right now. He said you also you have a signature beanie, sort of part of your look with a turtleneck over the suit. Tell me a little bit about your look and why it's all of a sudden gotten so much attention from your teammates.
Well, in Canada we call it a toque, but I think I've just always been a big hat guy, and walking in the arena, the toque is on. And it has been for the past few games. I'll probably switch it up, but we're on a roll right now. We're 3-0, so I'm not taking that toque off until we drop one.
That was the question I was going to have. When you were going to take it off? So all right, we'll see what you roll out with this weekend for sure.
Yeah, you can expect the Duke again.
All right, we'll look for it. Andrew, we appreciate the time, man. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.